in 2020, I kept saying to people, look at the policy, make sure you watch the policy. Because Joe Biden, he ain't got no policy, excuse my French, but this is a man who had nothing. He just sat in his basement, looked at a teleprompter, and promised to be a nice guy. I'm sorry, but being president of the United States is a whole lot more than that. It's about actually having ideas. It's about having policies, being willing to implement them. It's about having a good economic team, about having a good foreign team, about staying on border patrol so that we have some borders and some ideas on how to fix them. That's what Donald Trump brought forward. And I think it was refreshing to the people in 2016 because suddenly somebody was talking about trade deficits in a meaningful way. Somebody was talking about the disadvantage that our middle-class America had been put in for so long because the elites were controlling everything. And capital had a massive, massive advantage, frankly, over labor, something we're still seeing, right? Which is why you have all of these unions speaking up and saying enough. I'm no union fan, you know that. But I will say that something has happened on the way to the forum when we in America can no longer ensure that somebody can have a middle-class lifestyle because the people that are investing in the companies make all the money and the middle class gets the shaft. Yeah, that is a problem. It is a problem, and it's going to continue to be a problem until someone comes along to fix it. So all of a sudden, and Michael Moore got this so right. Remember when he gave that very big speech in Detroit and he said it's going to be a giant FU to the establishment, and gosh, it's going to feel so good for these people. He got it right because people had it. And then, you know, the drama of the 4 years in the White House, and of course, the lockdowns, I said at the time, did I not? And got in a whole lot of trouble for it, but it's better because I'm now here directly with you. But I said this is a mistake. You cannot shut down the economy. By the way, you're just playing right into the Democrats' hands. That's what they want. Don't shut down the economy. You need a strong economy to fight this thing. Protect the people that need to be protected. I mean, we hardly did that. Just look at Chris Cuomo, forgive me, his dad there. Cuomo and the nursing homes and sending people with COVID in, mixing them with the elderly. We did everything wrong, nothing right. And so they were able to use that against him. People were fatigued and suddenly Joe Biden's in office. But you know what? Not for long, not for long. It's going to be Donald Trump, or it might even be, dare I say, RFK. The rumor is he's going to be announcing. He's going to be announcing very soon. And I think this is quite telling because if you think about it, the Republicans have had a shakeup. They've sort of taken that status quo and turned it upside down via Donald Trump. And now there's an opportunity for the Democrats to do the exact same thing. I mean, they kind of were trying to do it there with Bernie Sanders, but Bernie, you see, is too indebted. Bernie didn't have the independence to say, to hell with you, I'm going to run as an independent. I'm going to mess this all up because I have the conviction to do this. Bernie wanted to go back to the Senate and continue his job, you know, go along, get along. RFK, on the other hand, different animal. He doesn't have to go back to the Senate. So he can be that agent of change on the Democrat side, which means even more bad news for Joe Biden. More bad news because a lot of people that might have voted for Joe Biden, they're going to vote for RFK. And if they vote for RFK, it's a Perot type thing, right? You know, you're taking more votes away from Biden, who's barely got any as they are. And then you're left with major, well, problems for the Democrats. I mean, I look at it as an opportunity to try and get things right. Hey everyone, Trish Regan here. If you enjoyed that clip, please do me the favor of subscribing to the channel. Just hit that little subscribe button right over there. Did I do that right? Not quite, but you know where it is. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so that you get the alerts, and I'll see you back on the show.